Good Sunday morning to you. I'm Shyann Malone in for Susan Hendricks. Here's a look at your headlines. The Biden administration has tried to reach out to North Korea, but that country's leadership has been unresponsive so far. A senior official describes efforts as behind the scenes to, quote, reduce the risk of escalation. Boxing great Marvelous Marvin Hagler has died and unexpectedly. Age 66, his wife shared it on Facebook. Hagler became the undisputed middleweight champion in 1980 until he lost the title in a controversial loss to Sugar Ray Leonard. The first digital artwork to be sold by a major auction house went for more than $69 million, according to Christie's. A Chinese cryptocurrency investor bought it, and it had a starting bid of just $100. Woohoo. The search for racial justice continues, something that was evident in the streets of Louisville, Kentucky yesterday. Demonstrators marched to mark the one-year anniversary of when Breonna Taylor was gunned down in a botched police raid. Taylor's mother tells us she still seeks accountability as none of the 4 officers involved have been charged in Taylor's death. No-knock warrants are now banned in Louisville, and the family received a $12 million settlement in this. President Biden tweeting Saturday, quote, "As we continue to mourn her, we must press ahead to pass a meaningful police reform in Congress. I remain committed to signing a landmark reform bill into law." The boyfriend of Breonna Taylor has filed a lawsuit against Louisville police and the officers involved in the raid in her apartment. The lawsuit says the officers violated Kenneth Walker's Fourth Amendment rights, which do not allow unreasonable searches. Walker alleges the police did not knock and announce themselves the day of the raid. Police claim, though, otherwise, and so far no officers have been charged in Taylor's death. Well, heavy snow is impacting travel in Colorado this morning. Take a look. The Denver International Airport tweeted this video overnight, saying most of today's flights have been canceled. More than a foot of snow is expected around Fort Collins and Boulder. And the National Weather Service says stay home and do not try to drive through all of this. Colorado's governor has activated 50 National Guard soldiers and airmen to be prepared to respond to stranded drivers out there in the area. Meteorologist Allison Janchar is tracking the snowstorm. Ooh, it looks pretty, but it's a mess if you go out there. Good morning, Allison.
It is, and several